Well, hello if you're watching or catching up on the video on demand. It's certainly taking a long time to optimize for your PC. My PC is an old one from about 2013, 2014. So none of the modern tech. Nope. Hence the title, Force a Horizon 5. Can my old PC run this beauty? I mean, I do like my driving games. I've got my steering wheel and pedals plugged in. Just want to see what this is like, and I do prefer driving from inside the cars. So hope you do enjoy this, if it works. Yeah, so I've only got 2 pedals. My button arrangements, nothing like that one on screen. Switch camera because I want to get inside the car, so forgive me while I flounder finding that. Red, here we go. So the game auto selected 1080p Ultra HD as it used to be now.
Beautiful place on earth.
I've heard people comment on the voice acting. I'd thought it would have sounded a bit like the Mexican accent. I was imagining something like Coco, you know, the Pixar movie. They want authenticity from Mexico. They've gone out of their way to capture and render the visuals of the landscape, the towns, etc. Why not go further and capture the cultural voice? Anyway, we'll try and look past that.
Are we ready for what happens next? My friend, one thing I have learned chasing the horizon. Sometimes you just have to let go and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, out of the back of the airlift. Of course, I think we've all seen this on previews. Press 8. Which of my buttons is 8? That one. Okay. Means nothing. Right, so we're straight into the caldera of the volcano. The only semi-modern piece of kit on my now was that's rewind. What did I press? Where's my camera? I want my camera. I don't want to drive from outside, thank you. Come on, let me in the car. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think we need the steering wheel in the way. Might have to alter the field of view in the settings. I'm certainly getting rumble on these rocky roads. I mean, it's running smoothly. I mean, if I look, I did leave the FPS mark counter up in the settings, so up in the top right, it's running at a lot. 60. GPU utilization is about 50 odd, 60%, in that sort of ballpark. I mean, I could push it up to 2K perhaps, but we'll see. We really like the frame rate, don't we? And I know the games is lauded for its visuals, and rightly so. But I'm not that much of a purist when it comes to visuals, so I like the gameplay. Certainly getting a lot of force feedback through my old Logitech Momo steering wheel. Probably hear it through the mic. Rocking the desk. It's certainly slippy on here.
There might be a little bit of traffic ahead. Watch out for that.
Through the railing. Out onto a semblance of a circuit.
Making new friends, eh? You go enjoy yourself. I have to go make another delivery.
Is this me again? Have I swapped cars? A more sporty affair.
Drop zone approaching. Lovely day for a drive.
Yeah, the only semi-modern... oh, yeah, thank you. The only semi-modern component in my old PC is a... well, it's 2 years old now. A Samsung solid-state drive. So that's what I've installed this on. Had to clear half its space available to make room for this game, which is about 102 gigabytes in the standard edition. It's free on Game Pass. See if this car's a bit tighter than the last. There's our friendly neighbourhood airplane. Wow. Ooh. Have a bit of that on the windscreen. Yeah, and as you might have seen me setting up the settings, I deactivated, or rather activated, the streamer mode, so even though this music's playing, should be fine because it's the licensed, non-licensed tracks. Pretty good. I generally prefer a simulation racer, sim racer, to this more arcadey type. But as long as there's some pure racing in here, I don't like the way you can just crash through walls unharmed. Played a bit of Forza Horizon 4. Oh, so we're shifting again. What are we in now? Like a beach buggy?
This could get a little rough.
So it goes to 30 FPS at these cutscenes. Probably setting the design now, getting up to 60 again. Get me in the car. Right, the jungle. I didn't notice any reflections of flamingos, did you, in that water? Yeah, we're not doing ray tracing. I think they've got ray tracing on, systems that can support that in the, what's it called, Forza Vista, where you can explore the vehicles in detail, get under the hood, open the doors, up bonnet, etc. But personally, I'm more looking forward to Forza Motorsport 8, the more simulation. And on my PlayStation 5, which I was lucky enough to get at retail a few months ago, Gran Turismo 7, hopefully, provisionally next March. But I will need ideally a new steering wheel for that to be compatible. I don't fancy playing it with gyro controls on the DualSense, as adequate though that may be. I think once you go steering wheel, you can't go back.
I'll swing back round and guide you through the bridge.
mean, so far this game, it's running fine. It's... the cars aren't, apart from the level of drift, they're not really controlling, handling any different to each other, I don't think.
You're not gonna believe your eyes when you see this. Keep going.
It's a narrow winding path in my Porsche 911 Classic. Just as I was about to crash probably into that tree, I glanced at least, shifted to another Baja, California. In some souped up, tarted up beast of a car.
Go, go, go!
Oh, it's the AMG from the splash screen, isn't it? Low video memory. It didn't like that, did it? Let's see. Can we go back?
What do you say? First to the festival wins?
Yeah, my old GTX 980 only has, I think, 4 gigabytes of VRAM. So even at 1080p here, I think it's a bit odd that it's struggling when it gets to this car, this landscape. But at least we're back in after that. After that jump back to those settings at the terminal for a minute there. I mean, personally what I might do is, for a bit more immersion, is turn this music down, well, the mod I can hear it anyway, and listen to those engines really. Feels a bit, yeah, the handling's a bit easy on this. Not that I'm good at it, but easing round these corners, not really having to slow down that much or worry too much about the steering. Like you do in a sim racer, you know. A bit off-road there to get on the inside of that guy. Yeah, I'm not steering much with this steering wheel to get around these bends. It's a slick looking car for sure. Well, my steering wheel's going mental at the moment. It's got a poltergeist in it.
Our #1 superstar to Horizon Mexico.
Get that mouse out of the way. Right, I'm not too fussy about the character. Let's go. Don't care. Don't care. Just 56 areas to discover. Oh yeah, check that stuttering. Who is that? Rewind, just like in real life. We just got the standards. Rev speedo on the right there, lower right. A little bit of weaving, a bit of crashing, shunting. It's to be expected, isn't it? Now I'm going this route, aren't I, to find that lunatic aircraft. You're arriving at your destination. Congratulations on your destination. Right, what do I do? Stop in the middle of the road. Here we go. know Forza Horizon 4 whether we were racing a hovercraft. That was quite fun. Ford Escort RS Cosworth. There's a classic rally car from, what era would that be? The 90s?
I'm not completely sure what your next showcase opponent is planning. Said he had a few surprises in the hold of that cargo plane.
Go.
This is Scotty Tyler broadcasting to you live from a plane. This time we are throwing everything we have got at this superstar. Let's get it. Pilot, there's a temple on the runway. Temple on the runway.
Yeah. Focus on the plane, not the road. Road? What roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Checkpoint. Am I supposed to crash through this? Am I this stupid? This blissfully unaware of what the heck's going on? Come on, rewind. Need to rewind faster than that. Good lordy. Yeah, I think we have to get up to some speed and straighten there. Get over that wall. I think I've passed all the checkpoints so far.
Fans at the stadium going wild. Yes. What's it gonna take to beat this superstar? Let's see. What else you got?
I don't know what it feels like to you guys on like the Xbox Series controller. I do have one of those I can plug into my PC.
Hey, the cargo doors are opening. You want me to shut this? Oh, that was
But
planned.
the challenge at the other corners just feels like nothing. What's he dropping? Oh, he dropped
Touchdown. Go
motorcyclists.
team motorcycle. Now it's a race for
More
rivals.
distraction.
Superstar driver versus daredevil biker. Who you got?
Okay, so the planks, pallets falling outside blocked my view just long enough to distract me for that corner. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Oh yeah, glance aside there. At least the steering wheel works in this game. In
Did we lose a biker?
Forza Horizon 4, certainly on the intro sequence, the steering wheel was connected just the same as there, but it just went haywire and it was on full lock pretty much with the slightest touch. So I gave up and I did use my Xbox controller for that. I felt good, you know, the series controllers do feel nice and they have nice textures on those triggers, nice bit of rumble through the triggers and the pad in general. Probably.
Final straight, and this kid is not stopping.
Second. Fair enough. You know, whether it's my wheel not giving me the full feedback, I'm not sure. It is rumbling, it is resisting, but I'm just not feeling the love of the feedback and the sensation of challenge, really. What, you know, given that you can drive pretty much through anything, apart from that low wall I crashed into before. And the corners, I'm not really having to brake, I'm not really having to think about staying on the blue line. It just seems to happen. It's like I thought,
That was incredible. As a thank
it's
you
not
for driving,
really,
you can keep the car.
to my mind anyway, it's not really a racer. I think if you're in for an arcade thrill, maybe. I mean, for your sake, I hope it's feeling good for you. Playing on your Xbox Series X, perhaps, with your, either with a wheel, maybe, or your Series X controller, or your Series S. I think that's quite a good, stable version as well.
The whole festival is talking about you. If you can meet me down at the festival, we'll talk about what you want to do next.
Just making sure I got it right for this text I'm sending to some friends back home. And
Maybe I need a new steering wheel, a modern one.
how about some Foo Fighters?
I've got one on my agenda. Fancy one of those Logitech G, was it 290, something like that. It's compatible with the PS5 as well. Got true force feedback apparently. This one I've got, this Momo, is probably about 20 years old. But it was listed in the
You've just earned a skill point.
blog on the specs,
Turn right.
on certainly on
You
Steam,
can use your skill point here
that
to
the
unlock
Momo is
perks.
one of the officially
Every car has
supported
its own
wheels.
set,
Good on them.
offering unique bonuses. Skill points can
Still
be
a popular
spent
one,
on
no
any
doubt.
car you own.
See, I just don't care about this. I'd rather, you know, I'm more looking forward to, as I say, the proper technicals of cars in Forza Motorsport and Gran Turismo 7. Now we'll go in XP, I think. Right, 8s. I just don't know what the button numbers are corresponding to.
I've had a few requests come in, both in need of a talented driver. Care to take a look? My friend Carmen is looking to photograph some storms in the area, and she's asked for a driver with strong off-road skills. And Alejandra's requested a driver to help her search for a long-lost Vocho.
Now, given I'm not feeling this, shall I press the wrong button? Shall I? That's photo mode. No. Where's that? Camera.
Hey, amigo. Haley says she
On the
found me a
bonnet?
driver, one who's not afraid to dive right
See if
in.
it feels
Have you
any.
ever chased after a Mexican dust storm before?
I think I'm going to turn this music off. New car, yeah, the Cosworth Cosy 1994. Okay. Right, settings. Audio. Let's have get rid of this radio. DJ, no. Car volume, yeah. They're okay. Hang on. Maybe because I've got it on home cinema, I'm just wearing these headphones, which I haven't got set to surround at the moment. Let's set this to that, because I'm not really hearing the car over the bloody crowd. I'm obviously not the target audience for this sort of game. I know what I'll do. I'll see, well, it might reset the game. See if I can set this to, is it 1440? Keep, yep. And see what we get at 1440. 60 FPS at the moment.
You have arrived at your destination.
Have I? I don't care, I'm heading for that storm. Well, sure, it changes the view distance. I'd expect a bit of turbulence actually on the car handling. If it's a storm, you know, you'd get a bit of wind. Oh, we're on the floor now. You do feel the speed more this way, I think. What's this? See, I feel like on the outside view that they don't get the same responsiveness. Got brake lights. Further away. Feels like I'm pivoting around the wrong axis, really. Can't handle it. Let's get back on the floor. As they say in Blues Brothers, car's got a lot of pickup. Yeah, because I've gone off the beaten track, I'm not getting the blue, red warning lines anymore. So what am I doing? 100 miles an hour. Can I go off-road? Not very well. Are we on the snow? I've discovered an area. Yeah, the outback. There's a road on the mini-map coming up. Slow down for that. Wreck our precious, pristine prestige suspension. I think I've had enough of this. Well, all I can say is I hope you all find some enjoyment in this game. I might try it again with the series controller, see if it feels any better. just not feeling the love for it as a racer, just not getting the sensations or the challenge really. So that's me signing off, and you can, as you hear, my steering wheel going mad. Thanks for watching. Catch up if you do. Bye for now.